It's like, I poke my head out, I see that guy, whoop! That's a bad idea. I'm actually gonna go back to get something real quick, guys. Give me a second here. While I do... what? While I do something. Is it in here? Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Is this free money? Oh, thank you, buddy! Oh, no, wait, no, this is not the way I was heading. Alright, so I'm gonna head back, and I'm going to grab a rocket part, and I will tell you why when I get to it. So let me just, thankfully I knocked this dude out. Oh, there's still that guy, though. Yep, there is still that guy. I will show you why. I just can't remember if it was... was it here? Or...
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials.
Oh shit! I never... Why did you turn backwards? Come on, man. Give me a break here. Here we go. So, I'm gonna flip open the map here. Where's the map? Here we go. The map. Loading bay 1, as soon as you enter it, you walk down here in this area. Keep note of this. You are here. Alright? This is a trigger module for a rocket launcher. Take it. It will be in your inventory, I think. No, it will be under your quest inventory. Yes. But this is actually a component for a side quest that you can do later on if you choose to. I don't remember where the other parts for the missile, for the rocket launcher are. I'll probably uncover them. If not, I will just look up where they are. You know what? Hiya! Choke him out! Go to sleep. Don't worry, you'll wake up with a headache.
All grounding orders have been rescinded.
Trust me, you got it easy. Damn, nothing. Oh well. No one's gonna find him there, don't worry. Here we go. Alright, so gonna want to, for the secondary mission, which is meeting Quinn. Hiya! You didn't see jack squat, man. Back up, fool. So for the secondary mission, which is meeting Quinn, you're gonna want to use the elevator button. Hop on the elevator, head down to the requisition level. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bomb. Bomb. This is technically at the ground floor. Don't worry, you're completely safe here. Ebook. Practical Shootist Monthly. Featured in this month's hardback edition, we review the latest iteration of a classic, the Strasiuk Arms Expo Compound Crossbow System, and we ask if the silent kill is truly the best. Live fire analysis of the new modified SMG in development for Germany's Bundespolizei GSG 9 division. Columnist Rick Tiplady discusses the history of a masterpiece, the 357 Python, which is the revolver you get in this game. Gun control, managing recoil through augmented cyberlimbs. Clearly, in the year 2027, gun control means something completely different to what it means today. Our technology consultant looks at the next generation of non-lethal firearms, including the new gun out of Hong Kong's Connaught Technologies, the Pulse Energy Projection System, also known as the PEPS gun. On location, this month we joined the Austin Police Department Hostages Rescue Unit. We examined the latest advances in liquid matrix armor, the Skull Gun, and other implanted firearm. Wait, the Skull Gun? Real, fantasy, or nightmare? Skull Gun. Like, in your head? I feel like this is a reference to something, but I'm not remembering. Opinion editorial. Why is it wrong to have a flamethrower? Why shouldn't you have a flamethrower? Come on. Flamethrowers are awesome, and you need something to kill the zombies for the inevitable zombie apocalypse. Just saying. And here is Quinn! Garvin Quinn! Hello there, Quinn. How are you doing?
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me. Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
I intend on keeping it that way.
I intend on keeping it that way.
Well, you've certainly ruffled a few feathers higher up. It's not like they don't know you're here. Stowed away on the ship. It's only a matter of time before they bring the hammer down. Put a stop to your gallivanting on the base. I just hope I'm not near you when the iron's hot and you're on the anvil.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases, which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have me sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts.
Good thing we saved
But now I
that
think of
person.
it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little light work, I've got an
Here we
errand
go.
running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
Very. About this special offer.
Alright, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier. If you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket
Woo!
launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. By yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. And I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
Sounds perfect.
I like the sound of this.
Fucking right, you like the sound of this? It's the bollocks.
Oh, you
All you gotta
Irish
do is find me some
madman.
components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the army.
Ah.
Luckily, little Sparrow in my employ managed to lose one through maintenance circulation, but he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, no idea really happened to him.
Right, so, long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel, and we're in business. I could scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I think I already found one.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. That's the 329's trigger module. Let me know when you find the other two.
Cool. More info. What do you... Tell me about yourself here, Quinn.
What exactly do you do here, Quinn?
In a more civilized world, you might say I pass for the base's lead maintenance engineer. But if you look at it from Beltar's point of view, I might as well just be a glorified janitor.
Yeah, I know them
It's
feels.
good though, so, you know, not complaining.
If the pay is good, why the underground market?
Well, why not? You see, civilian contractors operate under different jurisdiction when it comes to bringing outside goods into the base. So while the rank and file grunts can only order and receive essentials, toothpaste and the like, I, being the entrepreneurial chap that I am, offer them a more robust catalogue of goods and services. You know the sort. Smokes, beverages, and
You're basically Red from
How
Shawshank
does this
Redemption.
involve weapons?
Now let me finish. As an enterprising fellow, I require an exchange of valuables for these slightly less than essential supplies, and often receive some very non-civilian contractor-regulated equipment in exchange.
Oh.
If you catch me drift. Now, normally, I launder my stock through a contact on the mainland, but a deal in Shanghai recently fell through, so lucky for you, I've got some excess inventory to move. Consider this whole arrangement a matter of fortunate timing.
And Keitner is okay with all of this?
Not exactly. You see, some time ago, the commander got wind of my little operation down here. But before she could throw me in the brig, I offered her something I knew she couldn't refuse. Information. I ain't bragging, but I've managed to build myself quite a little network of sparrows and gophers. I'd known for a while that she'd been at odds with that prick Burke. In the end, I reached a rather simple mutual agreement. I keep her in the loop, and she keeps my neck out of the noose, so to speak.
Nice. So, what's the deal with Keitner?
Tell me about the commander, Keitner.
Lieutenant Commander, officially. But the grunts don't pay no mind to that. She's the commander as far as they're concerned. It's the Reds who stick to the formalities, you see. Because they're Burke's boys. The spooks. Special operations. You might say there's a bit of a division of loyalty among the troops.
Between Keitner's men and Burke's?
Aye. Since time immemorial, there's always been a rivalry of sorts between grunts and spooks. I always assumed it came down to ego. But it's different here. Probably because Burke's different.
What do you mean?
Well, for a start, the man might be a righteous prick, but he's got the respect of his men. And the higher-ups think he's a visionary based on some fancy tech he drummed up a few years back. In other words, the man's got a lot of influence and a lot of power, and, well, I don't think that old proverb needs repeating here.
Keitner versus Burke. I think I can use that. So the Reds, the guys in red are the special ops guys, and they answer directly to Burke. The standard gray guys that I've been dealing with right now are Keitner's men.
What can you tell me about this base?
Nothing you don't know, probably. To the outside world, it's a belt
There's a
farm,
reason
logistics
why I
headquarters,
put
and
myself
pipeline for their specific
on
operations. The surface,
busy.
though, it's much, much more.
How so?
Look, nothing personal, mate, but I prefer if the commander did most of the informing. As far as I'm concerned, the less I know, and more importantly, the less I say in this matter.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! I say I'm recording and you're... Oh, sour. So sour. Alright, what do you got? I'm not gonna buy anything.
Bugger off.
You know what? I'm not gonna buy anything. But I got nothing to sell. You know, I'll just show you what he can sell just so that you guys can take a look. See, so this is the amount of the discount. It's like a 15% discount, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna pull out my calculator here, do some quick math so I can show you. Do some quick maths so I can show you guys here. So 6 divided by 25 equals a 25. He gives you a 25% discount if you save that person. Now that 25% discount is actually a lot because you do not run into money often, especially if you want to jump straight to buying Praxis kits. Like this one. He sells one. Now see that? 25% discount? That is a huge jump. So I highly, highly, highly advise you guys to just save the person, especially if you're foregoing the whole what's it called? The whole Factory Zero thing, where in case you guys don't remember, Factory Zero is an achievement where you play through the entirety of Missing Link. You don't use a single item. You don't use a single what's it called? You don't use a single praxis point.
No refunds.
No refunds. So that you're gonna, if you are foregoing that achievement, and you really want to just, you know, get all the weapons, get all the items, and just wreck a lot of face, I highly recommend you save that person so as to save yourself the trouble of that 25% discount. Because money does not come easily in this game. At least not as easily as you would get... Oh, damage upgrade. Nice. Not that I can use it, but whatevs. Whatevs. Oh, damn it. There's a way up there, don't worry. But what was I saying? Alright.